Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Nancy.
So let's talk about the 753 release and the enhanced custom facet development that we achieved.
Okay, great. So with the enhanced custom facets, we now have the ability to drill down into a collection based on your own set of facets. And by that, I am going to go into a collection that I have here. And on the left-hand side, you can see that we have a panel which allows you to uh, refine the result set that you see on the right hand side. And so here, these are the creator, subject, and date are all custom facets that I set based on my own fielded data. And so as you can see here, the values, like I said, are based on the data. And you can see in parentheses the number of results that will be returned when you click on any of these facets. If you scroll down, for those of you who already know Luna and are familiar with it, we have also maintained the who, what, where, when facets, which we've had previously. And with these new enhanced custom facets, you have the ability either to maintain the who, what, where, when facets, or you can also hide them completely or not use them at all. So that is one of the enhancements that we've made.
Okay.
Uh,
So
yeah,
essentially, it's renaming, so now our clients can rename the facets. So for instead of who, we could have creator. Is that how that works?
correct.
And
Yeah,
then,
that's exactly
okay.
right. And
Okay.
so, and they work exactly like the who, what, where, when facets that we have. So if we select a value, then we'll get a result set of, in this case, 4 items.
Okay.
If you want to remove that facet value and do another search, then there's the little X here
Mm-hmm.
right next to the selection you just made.
Mm-hmm.
You click that, and you're now returned back to the full set. Of course, we also have the more button here. And if there are a lot of these little facets that have been set, such as in this case, you just click more, you'll
Wow.
expand that
Okay.
list to see everything, and
Mm-hmm.
then you'll click less to collapse it back down.
Okay. And this is just a little subset of content from the David Rumsey map collection that we're using for a trial instance. So that's what we're looking at today with this selections one collection.
Right.
Okay.
And so, one of the things I wanted to do was show people how to set these facets. So, if we now go to the wrench icon here, and we select the collection manager, this is where you're going to be able to set that property for your Luna collection. So, if we scroll down right below where you set the who, what, where, when, you will see a section called custom single facets, and it's very easy. You could see the 3 that I've set here, so creator, subject, date, and I just paired them with the actual field from my data. You can give them any name you want, so you don't actually have to name the facet the same as your field if that's what you want to do, or you can. So to create a new custom facet, you would click on this little plus arrow, and that's going to give you another box. And so I think what I'm going to do is select, let's see, I
Type,
think I want
maybe?
to select publisher,
Yeah, publisher's good, because a lot of these
right?
maps were in atlases or type, because I think David Rumsey populates type. Um,
Right. Yeah, that's right. Um, so so now I have input the name that I want to use in the left-hand panel, and then I have mapped it to the publisher field. Before I go ahead and save this, I wanted to also show that you can set the data values to be in alphabetical order if you wanted to. So right now they're They're based on, I believe, the count, but if you wanted to set these up as being displayed in alphabetical order, you can.
Okay.
You can also set a primary facet, which I have not done in this example, but we'll take you to an example that has done it. In the case of a primary facet, this means that when you enter the collection and you're looking at the thumbnail view, you will only see one of these facets, the one that you've identified as being primary. Once the user clicks on a value within the primary facet, then they will be exposed to all of the other facets. So it's a way to kind of really direct users towards getting down to a subset of items.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I think we talked about it for clients that need hierarchical display. They could use that as a way to achieve that with their content.
correct.
Okay.
Right. And so, okay, so once you've set everything up here in the custom single field facets, then we're going to go ahead and click Save. And once you've saved that, you'll need to perform the second step, which is to rebuild the viewer index. So
Okay.
once you click on that, it's going to ask you to refresh, and you'll click on that, then you'll click Close. And what it's doing is it's rebuilding the facet set to now include this new facet that I've created. So you'll always have to do that step
Okay.
and not forget that. So then once we go back to the viewer, I'm going to go back to the viewer, and we're going to go into this collection.
Okay.
And so you could see down below here now that we've added a new field, and that's the publisher field.
Oh, fabulous. So, and we can have more than 4 facets. So with who, what, when, where, there were just 4 facets. Now we can have more facets, right?
It's unlimited.
That's great. Okay. And the names are customizable, and you can choose whatever data fields you want it to map to. So you can have more of a one-to-one relationship with the data then too. Do you want to pop over to the Landmarks Preservation Commission display quickly?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
And just take a
Okay.
look at it.
Yeah. So this is the Landmarks Preservation instance in Luna. And what they have done, they've actually chosen to create a primary facet. So over here on the left-hand side, you can see that landmark name is their primary facet. When you click on more, there are so many more here to choose from. And then the idea is that once you click on a facet, then you would go and you would have the full set of facets that they have mapped to their own data.
Great. All right. Great. Thank you. This is great,
Okay.
Michelle.
You're welcome.